Hi everyone, thanks for joining my Keto Kitchen tonight. My name is Joanne and I'm coming to you live from New York. If you're catching me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2 so that way I can circle back around and connect with you. So I'm really excited. If you're a brand new friend, please comment new and feel free to send me a friend request. I love connecting with new people on this keto journey. And we're actually finishing up a slow cooker recipe that I actually started last night. And it's for creamy chicken, and it's supposed to have bacon and cheese, but I don't have any bacon, so we're just gonna do it without the bacon tonight, you guys. So I see a few of you guys jumping online. Please feel free to say hi and let me know where you're coming in from. If you're catching me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And once again, if you're on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2 so that way I can circle back around and connect with you. So, if you're on the keto journey or if you're on a healthy lifestyle, just go ahead and comment either keto or healthy below and let me know how long you've been on your journey, either getting healthy or how long you've been keto. I've been keto since October and I've been having fantastic results and I really enjoy this way of life. So we're going to be finishing up this slow cooker recipe that I actually started last night. So let me go ahead and show you real quick, see if I can get you in here a little bit closer. So this is what we look like. I had this cooking on low for probably more close to 8 hours. It was supposed to be 6 hours on low or 3 hours on high, but I was at work and I had an 8-hour day, so it's completely fine. So I've got some additional ingredients that we're gonna be throwing in here to finish this off. So let's see. So go ahead and getting started. By the way, if you've had what they like to call cracked chicken in the keto world, if you've had that before, please comment below and let me know that you've had it. I don't know, maybe leave me some emojis with the little tongue sticking out. I heard it's amazing and I can't wait to try it. And if you enjoy working with us cooking in a slow cooker, go ahead and comment slow cooker below. And if you'd like to share your favorite recipe, go ahead and do that. I would love to see what some of your favorite recipes are. Hey Rose, thanks for joining. So, okay, so we've had our chicken cooking and we're all set, ready to go. Let's see here. So the next step is we're supposed to add some heavy whipping cream to the slow cooker. So we need, sorry, I'm just checking my recipe here. Oh, thank you. I've got the, this is a new one that I got when I went down to Nintendo World in the city. So I wanted this one for a long time. And the good news is that I'm actually lost enough weight that I can actually fit in it. So that's really exciting because a lot of the really cool stuff, especially that is Japanese or anime-esque or all of the geeky things which I'm into. By the way, if you like anime, you play video games, comment below some of your favorite things so that way I can come back and say hi. But I was totally stoked that I could finally buy a shirt that I'm able to fit in thanks to the keto journey. So thanks for the share, by the way. So if anyone enjoys my page and you find a lot of value in my content, please feel free to share with your friends and family. I so appreciate the love and support. Hi Rochelle, thanks for joining. So okay, got sidetracked there. Thanks for the gamer love though. So we're adding some heavy whipping cream to the slow cooker. I'm just looking up to see how much we need. So we need 2/3 of a cup. So I've just got my whipping cream here. Thanks, Amber. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, 2/3 cup. So, as those of you know, and if you're a brand new friend, you may not know, but I am not a whiz in the kitchen. I really don't like to cook. I do love to eat. So usually every time I go live and do this, I do make a mistake. I'll be honest with you, I'll be real, but that's why I do this, because I like to show you guys that if I can do it, anybody can. So yes, Mario everything. So I'm a huge gamer geek at heart. I love video games. Feel free to comment and let me know what you're playing, what your favorite things are. I'm playing Bayonetta and Kirby on the Switch right now, and I really love it. They're really great games. Okay, so we've got our heavy whipping cream in the slow cooker. Next, we need a dollop of cream cheese. So the recipe calls for 2 ounces of cream cheese. Thanks for the share, Shanna. I really appreciate it. So I've got some cream cheese here in the package. I'm just gonna cut off, usually one of these lines is 1 ounce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut 2 ounces here. So while I'm getting this ready, feel free to say hi and let me know how your day is going. We're supposed to be getting more snow in New York. I don't know how I feel about that. So all of you that are in nice, warm areas, I would so love to hear about it. Oh dear. Okay. There we go. So that's about 2 ounces of cream cheese. It's going to go in the slow cooker. And then, let's see what else we have. This, I don't know if you guys have ever, first of all, I think I said this the other night, but Pinterest for keto recipes is absolutely life. That's where I get all of my stuff from. So if you're struggling and you're brand new and you need help with your macros, go ahead and comment macros below. I have no problem sending you a quick message and helping you get that set up. But, some of them print out really weird. So this one little recipe that has like 5 steps printed out on like 14 pages. So just bear with me. Yeah, it's supposed to be amazing. And this was really easy to prep last night. So if you're curious how the prep went, just go ahead and check out my video from last night. So that's pretty much all of the ingredients now. At this point, it says to stir everything together, let it melt, and then you're supposed to shred the chicken. And then we're gonna put a little bit of xanthan gum in here to help thicken up the sauce and make like a gravy. So for those of you that maybe are brand new on keto, and if you're new to keto, just go ahead and comment new for me. I know when I was first starting to learn, there's a lot of things that you can't have. So hopefully you guys can see. See if I can bring this closer. Okay. So there's a lot of things that you can't have, and it's really tender. Hopefully, if you guys can't see, just swipe the comments to the side just for a quick bit here, or you can catch it on the replay. But it's nice and tender. This is shredding very easily with very little effort. But, you know, I had somebody asking me last night as I was prepping this recipe, and we were talking about what the xanthan gum is good for. I had a few people asking me about cornstarch and whether it was okay to use it. So, hey, Luna, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. So, if you're not keto, and the ketogenic lifestyle, it basically just means that you're not having any grains and you're doing high fat, moderate protein, and very little carbs. No sugar as well in this diet. And basically what you do is you get your body in a state of ketosis, which means you're in a fat burn mode. And the whole idea is that essentially you have to eat fat to burn fat. So the reason why we don't have grains is because it immediately kicks you out of ketosis. And it basically causes your body to, you know, the grains convert to sugar essentially. It's, I'm totally blanking on the word. What's the word, you guys, for my keto experts that are out there right now? Glucose. So that's why we don't have grain. So the reason why we, you know, wouldn't use cornstarch if you're keto is for that reason. But if you're just on a normal health journey and you're looking for some low carb recipes and you're not that strict and ketosis isn't a concern for you, you could definitely use some cornstarch. That's typically what most people use as they're cooking. So it's looking pretty good. I've just got a few more big chunks here that I'm gonna break up. I'm trying not to scrape the bottom of my crock pot because it's brand new and I like it when things are shiny. Am I the only one like that, you guys? So, by the way, I would love to hear, because I know we've got a bunch of keto people on right now, and I'm sure we've got some really, really good cooks that are better than me. Does anybody have an Instapot? I'm curious as to whether you love your Instapot more than your slow cooker. Would love to chat about that. Okay. So, it's looking good. It's definitely thickened up since I've shredded this chicken. I've still got a few big chunks here. I know this is like a lot of, it's a boring part for you, but hey Carla, thanks for joining. So yeah, it gets this nice creamy thick sauce. We've got our shredded chicken in here. I'm curious to hear how you guys would like to have this. Would you make some cloud bread and then make little sliders and have little sandwiches? Or would you just maybe dip some, I don't know, pepperoni in it and make kind of a dip out of it? What's your favorite way to have the crack chicken? I know it's like a big win in the keto communities. Everybody really loves this recipe. And it's my first time making it, so. Okay, we're pretty much nicely shredded here. I might go in a little bit after the live and just hit it some more. So let's see what the next step is that we have here. Hi, Christine. Okay, So the next step is we want to do 3/4 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and then it says at that point you want it to allow it to simmer with the top off for a few minutes, so that way you can get a nice thick gravy here. Ooh, over cauliflower rice. That sounds amazing. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Keena. Hey, Christine. Hope you guys are having a great day. Okay. So I'm not going to keep you guys on the line while this thickens, but essentially what you would do after this is, if you wanted to, this step is optional. I'll read it to you because it's on the recipe here, and I'll make sure I relink the recipe. It's on my original video that I did last night. Thank you so much for the share. It's on my original video that I did last night, but I'll repost the recipe and the macros so that way you guys aren't hunting for it if you wanted to have it. So I'm not going to do this step, but you totally could. It says after this, after it's nice and thickened, and you've allowed it to simmer for a few minutes, it says to take all of this and throw it in a casserole dish, and then put some cheddar on top and allow it to basically bubble and crisp up under the broiler. So I'm just gonna basically, once my sauce is thickened, I do have some cheddar here. So I've got a cup of cheddar. So once my sauce is nice and thick, I'm just gonna spread my cheddar on top and let it melt. I'm gonna skip the part of throwing it in the broiler. I think it's unnecessary, but yeah. So while I'm doing that, I totally forgot how much xanthan gum we need. So 3/4 of a teaspoon. All right, let me grab it. Hey Peter, thanks for the love on the shirt. Huge gamer at heart, I know. Hey Jessica, hey Ryan. Okay, so 3/4 of a teaspoon. I know I said it like 14 times, but literally I just like get all excited. I see all the comments and I totally lose my mind, so. You know what, I don't even think I have that measurement. Well, I'm just gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon, see what it does. So, here we go. I've just got my xanthan gum in a container here. Hey Kendall, thanks for joining. So for anybody that's just jumping on right now, we're just finishing up the crack slaw here. So it was already cooking all day. All I did was add my heavy whipping cream. I've got my cream cheese in here, and I shredded the chicken, and now I just added some xanthan gum so we could thicken it up, and it looks amazing. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this back on. I had to unplug it to bring it close to where my camera is, but I'm gonna put it back on and let it continue simmering for a little bit and let that xanthan gum do its job to just finish thickening this up just a little bit. It got pretty thick anyway with just the cream and the cream cheese, but I would love for it to go a little bit more. And then once that is done, I am going to let the cheddar melt on top. So, yeah, just gotta make it up sometimes, guys. Like, you can't be so serious. Hey, Gabrielle, thanks for joining. Have a great night. So I'm getting ready to finish up here. Once this is done, you guys, I will go ahead and post the final results. I'll let you know how it tastes because it's my very first time tasting it. And I so appreciate all of your love and support. If you enjoyed the recipes and if you enjoy my page, please share my video. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing, Kendall. And if you're a brand new friend and we haven't connected yet, don't forget to send me a friend request. So thank you all so much for joining. I hope you have a great night, and I will be back tomorrow to chat with you again soon. Take care.